Let me say the following. I told the people of Kenya that I would reduce the prices of fertilizer from 7,000 to 2,500.
Kenyan President Mr. William Ruto hasn't spoken for a while. Since this protest of Kenyans protesting against the 2024 finance bill, he hasn't spoken. The president hasn't spoken. Today, he had an interview with some of the media houses in Kenya, and then he was asked questions upon questions, and then I think the journalists, they really did their job very well. The questions that they asked, very sensible questions, very educative.
Kenyans watch you, Your Excellency, and I don't know whether you are aware that they don't trust what you say. They don't believe what you say.
They went ahead to ask Ruto a question that he wasn't able to give a vivid answer, and this has really got many people talking about this. This journalist is a bold journalist. He asked Mr. William Ruto about his campaign message that he told the people, okay, when I come, I'll do this, but since we came into power, we are not seeing any of them. And then the president wasn't able to give a clear answer.
I guess that's why we must have a conversation. That's why we must have a conversation. And I'm very happy for us to have this conversation so that we can put the facts on the table.
He was giving, he was just beating about the bush, and then, he wasn't able to give a clear answer to these questions. He was just giving excuses. And then Mr. William Ruto just stated that those people who protested against the 2024 finance bill doesn't want the development of Kenya, because this will lead to Kenya going into debt, because they have to go and borrow money to develop the country and then, build the economy.
I am undertaking to the people of Kenya that given a chance to be president, things will be different in Kenya.
But in 2022, when he was campaigning, he was saying the current president wasn't performing very well because Kenya has so many resources that could, bring the country's or bounce back the country's economy into, high rate. And when he came into power, his promises have been a different, from what he was saying when he was in opposition.
Kenyans watch you, Your Excellency, and I don't know whether you are aware that they don't trust what you say. They don't believe what you say.
So this journalist asked him, and then he wasn't able to give a vivid answer about that. He said the protesters are going to be arrested because they have caused a lot of damages to government properties, including the Parliament House, and some of the ministers' houses have been destroyed. So many properties have been burnt. Some roads have been destroyed, and then he stated that the military, some of the military people weren't wearing attire, so they just joined these protesters and demonstrated, so they know the exact people who damage the government property, so they are going to be arrested. And it is what it is. He just said that on live television when he was having a face-to-face interview with some of the media houses in Kenya. And this has really got many people talking about it. This journalist asks Ruto that the people doesn't want you to continue. The voices on the street is that we want Ruto to step down. And he said it clear that he's not going to step down.
The hashtag out there is Ruto must go. Doesn't need much interpretation, does it? Protesters want you out of office. How do you respond to that?
Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I have a job to do. We are a country of rules. We are a constitutional democracy and citizens, because we all enjoy the freedom of speech, freedom of thought. Citizens are free to engage in discourse that they want to, but That is what it is. Those are the fruits and signs of a democracy.
There are rules and then principles which promote the democracy of any country that has allowed democracy to be used to rule the country. So he has been voted and elected into power. So he has been given a yes to rule the country. So if the year is not up, he's not going to step down. This is what President Ruto said in the interview that he had with some of the journalists in Kenya, Nairobi. If today is your first time coming across an amazing channel like this, why don't you give us a like, leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe and join this amazing family so that we give you updates on what is happening in Africa. Thanks for watching. See you in our next episode of videos.